Okay, thank you everyone for joining. This is the agenda for today. We are going to start with some introduction about the project and then going forward with the acceleration journey that we are going to present for the participants of the program. And then we are going to talk directly with the challenge owners and to know more about the technique parts of the acceleration program with how to apply to the open call and also some key dates. And then at the end, you can direct your questions to the challenge owners and also to us, to the team, for us to solve your questions on the acceleration program. So the 5G projects, it's a Erasmus Plus project, and it tackles the challenges posed by rapid advancement of 5G technologies by fostering innovation, entrepreneurship, and knowledge sharing among higher education institutions, vocational education and training, educational and industry partners. Its activities aim to build a skilled workforce capable of driving Europe's digital and green transitions, ensuring the broad benefits of advanced 5G technologies, contributing to sustainable development. Some key aspects of the project is to address the skill gap by focusing on innovative teaching and learning approaches, also enhancing collaboration through collaborative initiatives, cross-border certification, and networking events. Also to promote sustainability through specific courses created by the project, focusing on energy efficiency, sustainability, and green technologies. Also encouraging entrepreneurship and innovation through this acceleration program that we have just launched on June 17, that it's going to also push forward the skills training that we have been creating along the project. So the key three objectives of the project are to enhance digital skills with courses related to advanced 5G technologies, IoT, Industry 5.0, and AI. Also green skills with sustainability and environmental awareness in 5G technologies, and also resilient skills through adaptability, problem solving, and entrepreneurship to help professionals thrive in dynamic digital economy. The consortium of 5G gets 12 partners from 8 European countries. And please do access the project website to know more about what we offer in terms of projects, in terms of courses and trainings for students, and also how to enhance their capabilities. Now I'm going to pass the word to Michael, that he's going to provide more information about the Accelerator Open Call.
Thank you, Carolina. Thank you for this introduction. Hi, everyone. My name is Michael Madamadiotis, and I represent Involve Entrepreneurship, a consortium partner and the coordinator of this project. So let me explain a little more about the 5G-DiGITs Accelerator program and how we structured this open call and the support services that we offer. So this accelerator is a transnational, of course, acceleration program that adopts what we call the challenge-based model. So we try to mobilize some challenge owners who posted specific 5G or green technology challenges that the real industry faces at the moment. So the student-led startups that will be selected for this acceleration program, the 25 beneficiaries, will have to solve one of these challenges. So the entire program, all the workshops, the mentoring, the pitch preparation, and all the support services that we will provide is oriented around these challenges and how to create an impactful and solid solution. So very fast, the core elements of this acceleration program is that 50 hours of structured and challenge-oriented training will be provided to each team. And the main three pillars of this is five thematic workshops that are contextualized to the challenge domain, dedicated mentoring for each startup, and one final demo day where each startup will present the solution that they have developed in front of the challenge owners and an investor panel. So yes, we can go to the next slide, Carolina. A small words about the open call. So the open call is the procedure in which potential beneficiaries apply for the acceleration program, and we evaluate the eligibility criteria and the selection criteria, and if they meet them, then they get selected. So this open call will run until the 10th of September, and after this deadline we will select the successful teams based on this eligibility and selection criteria, and will be invited to sign a participation agreement. This will happen because we want them to be committed, we want them to participate in order to have the best possible outcome for all of us. So this QR code is, take your time to scan it, it will take you straight to the Accelerator website, where you will be able to find all the important documents, the challenges, the guide for applicants, and also link for the application form in the F6S platform. Let's go to the next one. So the implementation phases, what you can expect from the Accelerator program. So very briefly, the application period ends on 10th of September. Sorry, this is a typo here, and it will start in October. The end of this Accelerator program, which will be followed by the demo day, is in January. So we are talking about a 4-month acceleration program with intensive mentoring, 5 thematic workshops, and those will be complemented by pitch preparation workshops. So we do not only want to make you technically solid, your idea to be technically solid, but we also want you to be able to present this idea in front of potential investors and the challenge owners, because if you have a great idea, you have to be able to sell it. In this direction, we will also have some networking sessions and the demo day rehearsals that we will prepare you for the final demo day. So in a more depth analysis, we start with the info day. Today is the first info day. We will have another one a little before the deadline of the call, and the aim of this info days is to clarify the acceleration program, what the impact is, and answer to other questions that you might have. When the selection is done, we will have 1-hour onboarding sessions with each beneficiary, where we will discuss with you your needs, what you expect from this program. We'll try to tailor a plan dedicated for each company, for each startup, and then set the goals for the acceleration program. Then during those 4 months, you will receive up to 10 hours of mentoring per SME, where the beneficiaries will have a various pool of mentors to pick from, with different expertise, in order to cover as many domains and aspects as possible in order to satisfy your needs. Then we will have 2 group sessions in order to see the progress of each startup. Those will be group sessions because we want everyone to see what challenges the other startups might face and how they found solutions to them. So these interactive sessions, we believe, will add value to this program. And then we will begin the pitch preparation sessions, where we will help you create a good narrative, a good slide structure, and be prepared to answer potential questions that you might be asked by the investors. We have the demo day practice, which is a rehearsal of the demo day practically, where we will try to run everything as it is supposed to run at an official demo day. This will give you some experience and will help you will help you perform better and when the time comes for the 5G digits in demo day, but also for other demo days that you might participate, because if you start an acceleration program and you get into the startup world, you will pitch every time you speak to a new person you meet, and you will see that this is true. And of course, all of these are around the core thematic workshops, which will focus on the most, let's say, uh, important and significant technical knowledge that is required to create a solid business plan in the 5G industry. So uh, we will go around the 5G innovation landscape and the green transition, sustainable technology architecture, business models in the 5G ecosystem, MVP development and impact measurement, and then investment readiness and pitch preparation. So these are the main workshops, but of course during the mentoring sessions you will be able to discuss other things, other aspects of these services. And now, Gonza, you can get this in from here and move on.
So basically, when we talk about the demo day and pitching to investor and challenge owners, we are talking about you, and we will divide the groups according to the challenges first of all, and then each team or startup who is matched with the challenges, they will have their own sessions and starting with the groups, and in the evaluation, we will have a selection jury with different evaluation criteria, which we will be sharing with you. But also, challenge owners will have their own criteria, like what they're expecting from the teams, which is also going to be shared with you during the program. And as Mihail mentioned, we have a very professional team to prepare you how to pitch to these sessions. Unlike actually slightly differentiated from a regular acceleration program, this is more going to be also to prepare you how you can pitch to a corporate or an organization, because these are a little bit different. This requires a different skill set. So when you are presenting your idea to a public authority or a city, or when you are presenting your idea to a large corporate, it slightly requires fine tuning. So you will be actually learning a little bit more on these techniques. And after the demo days, depending on the challenges, you may also have some potential real piloting offers. It's not a promise, but depends on the quality and the assurance and the willingness of your team and members. And of course, you will have all access to 5G-DiGITs network of partners, investors, continues to be on the program. As I said, this is to create a community, a vibrant and living community of expertise to increase the expertise in the 5G, IoT, and AI domain. So we are very much looking forward to this. Thank you. So yes, actually, it's Mihail for you, or maybe I can also say something here because we're going to have a dedicated session in a bit coming. For this program, we particularly wanted to collect for you some use cases and real challenges that is faced across Europe. And what we will be asking from you is to choose one of them, or as we mentioned, you don't have to participate in the program. You can also bring in your own ideas, but we highly recommend you to address these challenges. And you will be seeing more on the detail on the challenges in this document. But again, in like a few seconds, we're going to have more interactive sessions, and you will have the chance to hear from the challenge owners themselves. So let's start. I think this is the part that everyone was waiting for. So I would like to start introducing our organizations. As we mentioned, these are the companies and institutions from across Europe who have kindly opened up a genuine problem for us and invite you to solve it. And let me hand over to each of them in a thing. And our first challenge is actually comes from Sweden. Karlstad municipality. They're offering a live urban testbed and a genuinely exciting smart city challenge. And here, Mikael, I just wanted to give it over to you to present your challenge. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, and thanks for having me here. It's a pleasure for me. So my name is Mikael Holmgren, and I work as a strategist at Karlstad Municipality within the area of digitalization and development. I would like to present the challenge for you, but first some background about Karlstad. We are about 100,000 inhabitants in the city. That makes us the 20th biggest city in Sweden. And we are located at the very north of Lake Vänern, and we have a strong environment for bioeconomy, tech, civil security, and game industry in the area. We have described in our manifesto, Smart and Sustainable Karlstad, what a smart city means to us. By seeing our city as a platform for innovation, we strive to turn great ideas into reality. A shared creative environment where new thinking and creativity meet experience and knowledge. A space where technology and data act as a key enablers, creating a strong foundation for future smart and sustainable innovation. Therefore, this is an excellent opportunity for us to engage with key stakeholders in this Accelerator program. As a challenge, we now want to explore how to use 5G sensor data with new technologies that can help us to analyze and visualize data, to detect emerging risks and anomalies in public spaces, to support faster and data-driven incident response. We also aim to develop a scalable concept for broader deployment across the municipality, covering key aspects such as data governance, data ownership, privacy, and scalability. Finally, this is not just about technology, it is about creating measurable impact, safer public environments, better data-driven decisions, and reusable models that can accelerate smart city development both within Karlstad and beyond. We are looking forward to work together with you with this challenge. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Mikael. I just wanted to let our attendees know that please, if you have questions regarding to the challenges and any questions to the challenge owners, you can put it in the Q&A and chat, and we'll be following them. And there's going to be a Q&A session where these questions will be answered. But moving forward after following this info day, we'll continue to interaction. So please do send us your questions. We'll be preparing an frequently asked questions sessions on our website, so you'll be able to have access to these answers. So our next challenge is also from Sweden, but unfortunately, Mr. Bengt was not available to join us today to this session. But he sent his notes, so if you allow me, I'm just going to read them to you. But as I said in our next info day, and also if you would like to learn more about this challenge, please do let us know, and we'll be getting back to you. And yes, as I mentioned, the second challenge is also from Sweden, and in this one, actually, Tieto, let me give a little bit of a background on Tieto first. Tieto is an R&D organization specializing in advanced telecoms and next-generation wireless systems. The challenge sits right at the frontier of 5G and 6G, and it's about ISAC, I think that stands for Integrated Sensing and Communication. And most people think of 5G as a connectivity technology, but it seems like the Isaac flips that. So it uses the same radio signals to both communicate and sense the physical environment. This specific use case is to design a vibrating bridge. So using a digital twin simulation, tools like NVIDIA's SionRT, what is expected from teams is to model how radio signals reflect off a bridge structure and extract vibration frequency and amplitude from those reflections. I hope it's clear. So why does it matter? traditional structural health monitoring requires physical sensors installed on the bridge. Isaac could do the same job wirelessly at scale using existing network infrastructure. There is an advanced track too, so you can also think of fire detection using environmental changes that affect how radio signals propagate. And this is also a research flavored challenge. I would say it is ideal for teams with signal processing, wireless communications, or simulation backgrounds. But the impact pathway is very real in this one. So also it can be appealed to network operators, infrastructure owners, and smart city programs like we were discussing. Bengt will be able throughout the program as a technical guide, so we can go back to him and ask if you have any technical questions further. But yes, if you are the kind of a team that wants to work at the absolute edge of 5G, what the 5G can do, this one is for you. And normally, in our third challenge owner, we are now going to move south to Malta, but I'm not sure if Antoine is available now. If not, we can move.
Indeed, I am. Indeed, I am.
Yeah, okay, brilliant. So now we are going from Nordic to southern countries and the challenges that we are facing here. So this one is a little bit of a regulatory challenge with direct public health implications. Antoine Chiberas is Chief Officer for Spectrum Management and Technology at Malta Communications Authority. Antoine, floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I am Antoine Chiberas. Introduced me already, so no need to repeat that. Something about the MCA. The MCA is the telecom regulator here in Malta. It's also responsible for regulation of telecommunications, spectrum management, as well as ensuring compliance in relation to the limits established for non-ionizing EMF produced by telecoms infrastructure. So the challenge here is framed within that context, but with an AI flavor, if I may. Today, we have very mature processes in terms of ensuring compliance, but they're all measurement-based. Okay, so we have our specialized equipment, which we go out in the field, we do our measurements, we inspect, and we've collected thousands of measurement points over the years, which are all appropriately formatted. Some of them are also released as open data. Apart from that information, obviously, we have very detailed information about the buildings in Malta, and we have very detailed information about where mobile operators install their transmission sites. So coming to the challenge, what we would be interested in is to see whether a part of Malta, for proof of concept purposes, or all of Malta, if there is the ambition for it, can be predictively modeled using AI. So the inputs to the AI model would be the data, historical data, which we've collected about EMF for the past 10 years, as I said, thousands of points. The information on the buildings in Malta, so the geographical information, and the typical transmission components used by mobile operators. So given this combination of information, can an AI model predict whether a hotspot in relation to EMF will arise in a particular location, or maybe at a particular height, or maybe in a private place where we can't have normal access, a terrace, so on and so forth. That pretty much sums things up. Obviously, we try to spice this up because everything is AI today. 5G and AI go very much hand in hand, and we'll really be looking forward to work with whoever is interested and ambitious to take up this challenge. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Antoine. And indeed, it's a very interesting challenge as well. And hopefully, we'll find some solutions to this. And now we are moving to our next challenge owner. Actually, they are the ones that managed to bring 5G and bring their company up as in the 5G domain as entrepreneurs. So I think it's Opticoms is already moving to a scale up, not longer a startup. So I think we have so much to learn from them anyway. But now they also bring up a very interesting challenge for us. So Opticoms is building private 5G infrastructure for emergency response and first responder operations. And they are inviting teams to build a AI intelligence layer on top of that network. So today, I think we have Ali with us and also Selçuk. Selçuk Çakmaz, he's the 5G core network engineer and here to tell you more. So Selçuk, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you. First, thanks for having me here. My name is Selçuk, and I'm here for Opticoms, as you said. Yeah, Opticoms is a German company. We have businesses built and run private 4G, 5G networks. We offer engineering services, managed services, and full end-to-end network solutions. We help our customers with their digital transformation. And today, we are sharing a challenge built on our platform. It's a private 5G network we built for important real-time operations. Our challenge is called, as you said, AI-driven situational awareness for emergency response on private 5G networks. Think about a fire, a flood, or an accident with many people hurt. Responders on the ground need three things fast. First, where is my team? What's going wrong? And what should I do next? They don't have time to read raw data. This is the problem we want teams to solve. Here, our challenge has three parts. All three run on our private 5G network. And this network is fast and stays strong. Even public networks are busy or down. And first, live telemetry. Teams will build a dashboard. It shows live data from the field, location, device status, sensor data. The goal is to make this clear and easy to read, even under pressure. Second, AI alerts. Raw data is not enough here. We want a smart layer that finds problems early and warns people. For example, it sees a pattern that shows a responder is in danger before a person would notice. And third, automatic actions. When an alert happens, the next step should not depend on someone remembering a rule. We want teams to build automatic actions, like sending a warning or giving a task to the right person right after the alert. These three parts works together as one flow: sense, find, and act. If a prototype does well at demo day, we want to bring it into our roadmap, maybe even a real pilot with an emergency response team. So this is not just a school exercise, or this is a real next step for teams who do well. We are excited to see what teams can build on a real private 5G platform for something that truly helps when it matters most. That's all from our side.
Thank you so much, Selçuk. It's very exciting as well, and very much looking forward to the solutions to be provided for this challenge.
Yeah, thank you.
And now we are moving to our last challenge and fifth and the final. It comes from Türkiye and where I am from as well. So, and this is actually regions and one of the regions, like not only Türkiye's, but the region's most advanced integrated telecoms operator, Türk Telekom. And Dr. Nazlı Güney is the R&D projects manager at T-Mobile. And she brought this challenge that goes to the heart of how 5G actually gets monetized. So Nazlı, thank you so much again for joining, bringing up this challenge, and over to you.
Yeah, hello. Thank you very much, Gonja and the 5G-DiGITs team for just inviting us to this very exciting Accelerator program. I'm part of TT Mobile. It's the mobile network operator within the broader Türk Telekom group. Türk Telekom is the incumbent network operator in Türkiye. It dates back to 1840, actually. Starting with fixed networks, it now has mobile network, voice services, broadband services, TV services, so everything together. So that's what qualifies us as the integrated telecom operator. In Turkey, this year we started giving 5G service. It's just been launched on 1st of April, 2026. We have this kind of exercise of delaying launching the new generation services, just to see what the outcomes in other countries are, and the equipment scales up, and then we see how the other global operators are doing, and to learn from that, and just to make the most out of the new generation networks in our country. And so that's been kind of delayed in Turkey for having 5G. This was the same with 4G as well. And now what we're seeing with 5G is 5G brings something different from 4G in the sense that it's not just higher speeds that we're looking for. It's also lower latencies and a massive number of Internet of Things devices for massive connectivity. These are like the three pillars of 5G, and this is what differentiates us from 4G. And also we have these other technology drivers for network slicing, this concept of network slicing we have. And that's also the title in our challenge. With 5G slicing, you will be able to have on a single physical network infrastructure, parallel virtual networks that can provide you differentiated services. If you're looking for maybe lower latencies, but not necessarily higher speeds, or if you're especially looking for higher speeds, you will have dedicated slices of your own as differentiated services over a single physical infrastructure. And this is something that's possible through 5G standalone architecture, the 5G standalone networks. And this is something all operators are trying to monetize globally at the moment. And another thing that comes in is network as a service, where you will be able to demand specific services and data, or you will ask for special things like, I want this quality of service, or I want the location of this device, or I want this SIM information, and things like that are possible all through this Camara standard telco APIs that we have stated here. So there's this network which gives you high speed, low latency, and a massive number of IoT devices can access it. And you can also slice it depending on your needs to get better services. And you can have access to it over telco APIs, where you could maybe ask for some information or request some services. But then what we see globally is that the network operators that are deploying 5G networks are not happy. They're not making money out of it. So there's this question of how to make, because you need to have the 5G standalone networks that can do slicing on the network, and you should be able to have like this Camara APIs and that kind of things for a network as a service. And then how to bring all this together to see that the network operators are able to monetize their own deployments and have some return on investment. And when we thought about this and looked at the vendor reports, and Ericsson has some good reports on differentiated services, they have this concept of moment. So what the subscribers are looking for instance, you're normally using your phone, but then you're playing a game. And at the moment, you need a very low latency slice just at that moment. Or you're going to a concert and it's very crowded and you're an influencer, you want to upload something and you need high upload speeds and again, maybe low latency. You need to dedicate a slice at a certain moment, at a certain location. And you're also one of those subscribers that want to pay. I mean, not everyone is willing to pay. So this triggering of a service, a differentiated service, it depends on the application you're using, the subscriber. So you should be able to somehow connect all these together. And we thought about a platform, but the challengers, I mean, the teams, they're not really restricted to having this platform. I mean, we thought about a platform that could bring in maybe the operators together with the application owners and subscribers, and that's how we framed it, but it's not restricted to that. I mean, what we're looking for is some way, it can be a platform or it doesn't have to be a business model where the subscribers should have access to these 5G advanced capabilities for premium services, demand-based, on-demand, dynamically, depending on a certain time, certain location, or subscriber habits, looking at this and having them just see an offer from the mobile network operators that they're more likely to accept and pay extra that will help monetize this 5G deployment that the mobile network operators are undergoing. That's kind of the idea.
Thank you so much, Nazlı. And I think this is also a very good case study for someone who is looking into bringing and scaling this up for other countries as well. I think it will be very useful business model to expand to other countries. So these are our challenges. As I said, unfortunately, we are not accepting the questions right now, but please do place your questions to us in the Q&A session, but also after the Q&A session, we will be continuing to provide you further information. So thank you. This is from my end. Now over to you, Michael.
Thank you, Gonca, and thank you to all the challenge owners for being with us here today and for giving this very nice element to this acceleration program. Now let's go through the application process. We have created a dedicated platform, a dedicated page on the F6S platform. You can see the link and you can see the QR code here. So if you want to apply for this program, the only way is through this platform. We do not accept any applications submitted by other means. So how to apply? First of all, you have to read the guide for applicants at the project website, which we presented earlier, and the challenges description to see which one fits better for your startup or for your team or whatever. So then you have to register your individual profile at the F6S platform. So in order to apply, you have to create a profile. From there, you will find the accelerator page in the platform. You can also see the link here, and then you simply click apply at the top of the page. So it's very easy and very simple. In the application interface, you will have to create a new organization where you will fill in the basic information, the startup, the idea, the challenge that you want to address, and the team if needed. And then you will just submit the form by also accepting the privacy terms and committing and saying that you are committed to this program. Thank you, Carolina. Let's go to this slide where we present the key dates. So the call was officially launched last week on June 17th, and it will close on September 10th, the same time, 5 Central European time. The evaluation of the selection criteria based on the selection criteria and the eligibility criteria will be completed approximately after 2 to 3 weeks after the deadline. So during the last week of September, all the teams will be notified whether they were selected or not. So that at the early October, we are able to kick off the program. And the end of the program is marked with the demo day in January 2027. The eligibility criteria for the student-led startups. So our focus here is student-led startups from higher education institutions or vocational and educational training organizations from countries that are associated with the Horizon Europe program. So the eligible applicants are teams that, this is important, are not necessarily officially established, but in the short future they plan to get established. The criteria that we would like them to meet have to do first with their team composition. At least one active team member must be a current student or a recent graduate of a higher education institution or a vet institution. So when you apply, you will see that you have these options to select from. You can apply either as a startup, as an individual innovator if you apply alone, if you are as a researcher or an academic team, which is multiple students together. And then the second criteria is the challenge alignment. So it is not mandatory to go for a challenge. You can opt for going to apply for this accelerator program, but not targeting a specific challenge. If you do this, you will simply follow the workshops, you will receive the mentoring sessions, and you will focus on your specific, let's say, business idea, business model, to see how it fits in this 5G innovation ecosystem. Then the thematic focus. This is a quite important criteria, let's say, because the solution must be relevant to one or more of the following domains. So we have beyond 5G technologies, we have green digital innovation, IoT and edge computing, AI-enabled services, and last, digital manufacturing. So this list, we believe that it contains the most, let's say, significant pillars of the beyond 5G technologies, and we would like the solution to be relevant to this. But complementarily, we also want to embrace the sustainability dimension. The proposed solution must have a clear environmental and social, I will say social sustainability component aligned with the European Union's twin digital and green transition goals. And last, we would like, of course, the solution to be original. We want to see innovation and not a copy or a reproduction or a replication of an existing commercial product or service. So the teams must be able to participate in English, because all the workshops will take place in English. We cannot accept, for example, a pitch deck that is in Spanish. It does not meet the eligibility criteria. And last, we value a lot the commitment of the teams. So all the team members must commit to attending all the workshops, the mentoring sessions, and the demo day to the full program duration. And of course, we want them to be interactive with the challenge owners as well. And this is why we want to sign this participation agreement, because we want to make sure that both sides are equally committed as to provide the best possible service as we can, and from the beneficiary side to be committed and attentive to this project, because if they don't want to be committed, someone else could have been in this position that was not selected for other reasons. So thank you, Carolina. Let's go to the Q&A where you take over now.
Thank you, Michael. So for the attendees, to please submit your questions. If you have any questions to the team or to the challenge owners, now is the time. Also, as Goncha said, we are going to have a dedicated session on the 5G-DiGITs website and the Accelerator page directly to questions and answers. So please do send them here or also send them to our channels and also the email dedicated to the open call. I have here on the chat a question. It says, the guide requires all team members to attend all live digital sessions for the 50-hour program. Since we are active students, is there any flexibility if a session conflicts with our university classes or exams? Goncha or Michael?
Well, yes, I can answer this. So ideally, if it's not possible for all the members to attend, which would be for your own benefit, we can accept that at least one member is present. If not, okay, we are people, something might happen, you might have exams. We would like to be aware of it, so we don't want to see no-offs, no-shows without prior update. But if this takes place one or two or a lot of times, this shall be, let's say, an issue. But again, we can make sure that the sessions will be recorded and will be shared with you afterwards so that you can have access to all the material that was discussed and was shared.
Thank you, Michael. Another question is, do selected teams receive any direct funding, grants, or paid pilot opportunities? Or is the program focused on mentoring and investor access?
Yes, the main focus is to help you connect with, to find networks, to find investors, and also to connect you directly with industry experts and industry leaders. And this is why we mobilized the challenge owners. Unfortunately, we do not. There is not direct funding for the beneficiaries, but we try to leverage other services in order to have the same impact, let's say.
Yeah, I can also a little bit expand on this. So as we mentioned, there's no funding, a grant for this particular program, and what we are offering is access and direct demand-driven kind of innovation opportunities. None of our challenge owners are committed to any paid pilots. However, for instance, like Opticom's mentioned, if they like it, if they see a future opportunity after the program, it's up to you to decide in between organizations how to move forward. Our teams are equipped with giving you further funding guidance, and we are all funding experts in our. Then you will have that part of that part as part of your curriculum, and we'll be guiding you on raising funds, of course. And as I said, this is not a project that ends in the demo day. This is a community, and we'll be in touch. So if you see the potential and if it requires further development, I mean, you will be receiving some extra support for sure.
Thank you. Final question that I can see here is, the guide states that teams keep full ownership of their intellectual property. If we build a solution for a challenge owner but do not sign a contract with them later, can we legally sell that exact solution to other competitors?
Mel, you want to go?
This is what intellectual property means. So yes, you are 100% owner of the IP and the solution that you develop. This is what IP means. So yes, the answer is yes.
Thank you. And another one, if we submit an open application instead of choosing a specific challenge, does that put us at a disadvantage during the evaluation process?
Well, sorry, Gonza, for taking over this.
No, go ahead.
The direct answer would be no. Making sure that your idea is innovative and we see some potential in that. So, if you opt for no challenge at all, but do not get picked, do not assume that you were not selected because you did not opt for a challenge. But the main thing that we evaluate is the innovation and the innovativeness of the solution that we see in the proposal, in the application form, and the potential that we see. So if we see potential, you might have a, a quite different, let's say, business model that does not apply for any of these challenges. But it is nice, it has potential, it is well. It is solid, it is well justified, and you have made, for example, a good market research, and we see that it can fit, it has potential. Of course, you will be selected.
All right. Thank you. I don't see any other questions on the chat. So some reminders of contacts and links for the attendees and to access the project website, also the application form on the F6S platform, the contacts to take like for more information. If you have other questions to submit, please do contact Michael and Goncha. And also, if you have any problems with the F6S platform in a term of technical difficulties, please also contact the F6S support system. Another QR code that we put here is directly for the Accelerator website. So please do access there and take a look at the whole conditions of the program and also how to apply. Thank you all so much for joining today. Thank you, Goncha and Michael, for the presentations, and especially for the panelists today, the challenge owners for being here today and presenting their incredible challenges. And I hope that they inspire a lot of people to submit their applications until September for this program. Thank you all very much for joining, and see you next time.